and we are in a rain delay. Just want to keep you updated. We are sensing some inclement weather in the area, not sensing, seeing. And so this game will start in a delay. We'll keep you updated as soon as we know more.
Rain has made its way out. Humidity has remained. We are just about ready for baseball.
Very nice moment down on the field. Louis Varland's older brother, Gus, who was sent down to AAA a couple of weeks ago, was recalled today. The Varland boys are both in the big leagues playing against one another and doing the lineup card exchange at home plate.
Hey, Cavalli on the hill for the Washington Nationals tonight. Making his 23rd start, 7-4 with a 3.58.
A one-out single for Lucas, and that'll bring up Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Out to Nunez at second. Flips to Abrams, toe taps the bag, and a 4-6-3 double play to get Cade Cavalli through the first.
Shane Bieber on the mound for the Blue Jays.
Shane Bieber is just 31 years old. I think we all kind of forget that. He is in his 9th big league season.
No score as James Wood stands in for the bottom of the first.
Taken down. 3 walks in the series already for James Wood.
Now Luis Garcia Jr.
A high chopper over Guerrero. Over to get it is Arias. Waits for Guerrero to find the bag. And there's out number 1.
The major league leader in RBI, C.J. Abrams with 82.
Jammed him. Weakly hit to the right side. Urias feeds Bieber, but safe is the call. Don't know if Bieber ever found the bag. We'll have to get a look at a replay, but they don't get him, and the bases are loaded.
Lance Barksdale is the crew chief over at first base. They did a good job. Bieber got to the bag. They want to take a look.
Now, how big is this in the early going?
We are way high up here in the booth in Washington. I thought he was there at the bag, but maybe his foot wasn't on it.
After review, the call on the field is confirmed. The runner is safe. Donato will lose that challenge.
So a couple of walks and an infield hit, and this is a serious jam in the early going.
3-0 the count. Ruiz waiting. Bieber kicks and fires. Low ball 4. The Nationals lead 1-0. Keibert Ruiz draws a bases loaded walk, scoring James Wood. 3 walks in the inning for Bieber, plus an infield hit.
And the count full yet again for Bieber. 16 of the first 25 for balls. And that's ball 4. The 4th walk in the inning. Wood, Cruz, Ruiz, and now Lyle.
And given the way Bieber looked his last 2 starts, this is the last thing you would have expected tonight.
Hammers this one out to right. Lucas giving chase into the corner. He makes the catch. Abrams will tag and score. Ruiz will tag and move to third. See Nunez's sacrifice fly to make it 3-0 Nats here in the first.
3-1 the count, and another walk. The 5th walk given up here in the bottom of the first by Shane Bieber. And here comes Pete Walker to the mound. What can you say? You want to help him, but what do you say to try to help him?
I'm watching Pete walk out there, and normally there are cues for each individual, maybe something to get him back in, but I'm guessing they're all at a loss right now. You can tell in his delivery, and it doesn't matter what pitch he throws.
The number 9 hitter comes up now, the center fielder Jacob Young, a right-handed batter.
Everybody on the move here on a 3-2. Up and in, it's ball 4, and it's the 3rd bases loaded walk in the inning, and the 6th walk overall.
And here he comes, that's it.
You have to.
Yeah.
You can't leave him out there that long because he can't figure it out. It's just one of those nights the body was not doing what the brain was telling it to do. It happens. It's bad timing for Shane. It's bad timing for the Blue Jays, and it's a helpless feeling for a manager and or a pitching coach.
Shane Bieber, inexplicably, given the kind of command guy that he is, walks 6 and is out of the game after 2/3 of an inning. It's 4-0 Nationals, and here's Brendan Little. And a ground ball to short. The play across the diamond by Jimenez to get Wood. Finally, the bottom of the first comes to a close, but it's 4-0 Nationals.
Runner on first, 1 out. The pitch to Nathan Lucas.
Backhanded it short by Abrams. They get 1, but not 2.
So playing them over there, but Abrams was in a spot where he could do a few steps to his right to backhand this ball, trying to turn 2, but the throw was a little bit behind Nunez, who couldn't get a whole lot on it on the turn.
The inning will continue with Lucas aboard, and here's Guerrero, who grounded into a double play in the first. It's a chopper up the third baseline, and he's going to be safe, and the ball's going to go down the line, and Lucas is going to get the wave, and he'll come in to score. So an error on Bivas, the third baseman, allows the Blue Jays to score their first run of the night.
Well, he certainly had to rush the throw. Vladdy just dribbles this ball up the third baseline. He chops it. And that throw wasn't very good at all. He kind of yanked it and put it in the dirt, and not much of an effort at first by Garcia to knock it down.
And Lucas coming home without a throw. The scoring on the play is an infield hit for Guerrero and then an error. Brandon Valenzuela will lead off the top of the fourth inning. It is 4-1 Nationals. The 1-1 from Cavalli. And that's lined into right center, a base hit. Over to cut it off is Cruz, and a leadoff single for Valenzuela. And Varsho rips it to right center field, and it's going to be off the wall. Valenzuela heading to third, and into second goes Varsho.
Well, that's the one we've been waiting for. He went back to the fastball, but he left it down in the zone, and Dalton is all over this pitch. Crushed this ball. It was on a line. I thought I had a chance to get out of the ballpark, but he hit it too hard on a line, if you can do that.
Facing one of the game's best contact hitters, and Ernie Clement, who reaches for it, hits it in the air to right field. Valenzuela will go back to tag, and he is not going to try to come home on that ball, respecting the arm of Cruz.
I thought when the ball was hit, he was going to be plenty deep to get him home, but I think he may have made the right decision
to score the run. And now here's Andres Jimenez, and that is hit sharply up the middle. A nice play by Abrams. They'll get Jimenez, but Valenzuela will come in here, so give Jimenez an RBI, and it's now 4-2.
Brings up Luis Garcia Jr., who will bat against the left-hander.
This one's hit high and deep to right field. Back on it is Lucas, looking up. It's out of here. A left-on-left bomb for Louis. Number 22 this season, and a two-run shot here in the fourth. Makes it 6-2 Nats.
Well, it's just the point. Like, again, you go right into the swing path. That'll happen. Bailing off the pitches away, and Louis stays on one just long enough.
Louis done a lot of smiling this season. 22 bombs now on the season.
New pitcher for the Blue Jays, right-hander C.J. Van Eyck. Facing Dylan Cruz, Nats 6, Blue Jays 2.
And Dylan Cruz crushes one out to left center. Way back and out of here. Garcia and Cruz go back-to-back here in the fourth. Dylan's ninth of the year. 7-2 Washington.
Leave that over the middle. Dylan's going to crush these.
Well, the news is not good for John Schneider. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., according to the Blue Jays, was removed from tonight's game with right hamstring tightness. You saw Vladdy wince as he rounded first, and then we showed you earlier at second base how he's stretching there his lower body. So it is a tight hamstring for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So 2 down. Okamoto getting his first at bat. Just came on last half inning for Guerrero, and he throws him a fastball, and Okamoto hits it out. Boy, after all that spin, he decided to challenge him, and Okamoto hits it to the deepest part of the park for a home run.
Kazuma Okamoto can do a lot of damage on fastballs, and he chose to go to it, trying to maybe get him to expand up and out over the plate. But he squares this thing up. This was a no-doubter to a very deep part of the ballpark.
And 2 on with 1 out for Brady House. House a line drive to shallow right. That'll fall. Lyle had the holds to make sure it dropped.
With the bases full and 1 out for Jacob Young. They're not going to try for the traditional double play. They'll try to cut off the run at home. First pitch. Young lines one to left, sharply hit right at Pinango. He'll make the catch, moving to left center. Tagging at third is Lyle. He'll come in to score. The throw in toward third is cut off. It's a sac fly for Jacob Young, and the Nationals get the run back. It's 8-3. Their lead back to 5.
Now Gus Berlin back in the big leagues will take over pitching here in the 8th inning. Nationals 8, Blue Jays 3.
And we'll see if Varland, knowing the Okamoto scouting report and seeing the home run back in the 5th inning, goes heavy slider here in this at bat. Another one, and it's grounded to short. And it's bobbled, and there's no play. Everybody is safe. An error on C.J. Abrams.
Well, Varland finally put that slider in a good spot down and away, and gets Okamoto to come around it. This is a double play ball, and Abrams just cannot find the handle.
That is an easy double play ball if he comes up with it cleanly. So they've opened up the door a little bit here. Here's George Springer 0 for 2 with a walk. The 2-0. And Springer hits it high and deep to center field. Going to back Young, turning, it's gone! And all of a sudden, it's a 2-run game.
This is what we've been referring to for 2 days now. These games are never over against the Nationals.
A tough go for Gus Varland. Does not retire a batter here in the 8th. One on the mound here for the Nationals, Clayton Beeter, trying to pick up his 11th save of the season.
So the last hope for Toronto is Miles Straw.
Line drive to second. Nunez is there, and the ball game is over. The Nationals win 8-6 tonight. They set up a rubber game tomorrow and a chance to win their 4th consecutive series out of the All-Star break.